I want to tell you about hosting sooner rather than later so that what you do in here with your index file, you can put it online right away. It makes the whole thing more fun if you can actually let your friends and your family see what you're doing. When you're editing your website, you can do it on your computer. Like you noticed last time, you probably noticed last time, we're not online. This is just a file on our computer. And so the next step, how do we actually get this online? We need to find a company that provides hosting. Hosting is where a company has servers. Servers are just like large computers with storage space, and they're going to let us store this index file on their computers so that it's accessible 24 hours a day online. There's many different kinds of hosting plans, from free ones to very expensive ones, and they all have different features. I'll start off with the free ones. You're not going to get your own name like www.yourname.com. What you're usually going to get is a little bit of space to put your files in, and your name is going to be like a subdomain. So it's going to be your name, and then you're going to have to pick something else to be at the end of your name. So it'd be .yourname.coolpage.biz. If you want to have your own domain name, you're going to have to pay a little bit of money. And it can get really cheap depending on if you're .com, that's going to be more expensive, or .net, a little bit cheaper. And you just have to search. You're going to have to go in here and start looking around. See what's available. Okay, it's not available. This was going to take longer than you think to find a domain that you want. There's many hosting companies out there. You're going to get some disk space, and you're going to get some bandwidth. Bandwidth is how much people can download or save from your website. This plan, for example, $7 per month, and you're going to get a domain name with that. Here's another company. It's a little bit cheaper, it looks like, $56 a year, compared with GoDaddy, where you might pay $100 a year. Okay, so you've paid a little bit of money and you've bought a domain name and you have a little bit of hosting space. This is what the back end of your website is going to look like. In the background of every website there's going to be a file manager, a place where you can upload your files after you're done messing with them. You can look at all of your domains. Maybe you have a couple domains. You're going to use the file manager to upload. Okay, we've made all of our changes that we want to make so far. Let's go to the file manager and upload our index file. Okay, here's the HTML folder. When we put our index file in this folder, it's going to be available to the internet. So let's upload it. Okay, and later I'm going to teach you how to add more directories. Maybe you'll have another folder with pictures in it, with other pages. Now let's Control T to open up a new tab. Let's try it. Okay, so there it is, and now it's on the internet. It's not on our computer, it's HTTP. And I'll show you how to do other stuff, how to add pictures and things like that. But I wanted to show you this really early so that right away you can start learning about hosting, and it makes the whole process a lot more fun if people can actually see what you're doing. So every day you're going to be editing your index file, adding more, writing more, adding pictures, adding links. And then you're going to be going back to your file manager and updating it. One last thing I want to tell you about is private registration. When you get a website, people are able to see who this website belongs to. They'll see your name and address and phone number and email. But many hosting companies, when you go to get hosting space and you register a domain, you can also pay a little bit more per year so that you get private registration. When someone goes to look up your name here, they're not going to get your name, they're going to get your hosting company's name. It's called Whois. And I checked it before. This website, LiveLeak, GoDaddy is hosting their website, but we don't see anyone's name on here or personal information. you'd have to go through GoDaddy to see who the site belongs to. So when you're getting your domain name, I would recommend paying a little bit more so that your personal information is blocked.